And now, the hottest podcast around the globe, Straight Up TV. With your host, that dude all-star.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV. If this is your first time tuning in, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I will appreciate it. I got my co-host with me today, Texas Queen. What's up, Texas Queen? Come on, Texas Queen. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you. Oh, my God. You did it. Oh, my God. What happened? All right. Say, just log out and log back in. All right. If this is your first time tuning in, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Welcome to Straight Up TV, man. Today is May 4th, 2023, man. And I am streaming live from Georgia, man. Listen, like I said, if this is your first time, man, hit that subscribe button, man. It's free, man. You will be helping out the channel. The channel needs to grow. So, we can do better things and move on forward. All right. So let's get some sponsor recognitions. Let's do that real fast. All right. This episode is sponsored by Light the Night. Light the Night. If you want to light the night, man, you have to get Light the Night. You have to get Light the Night. Go see Mr. Vernon Walker in San Antonio, Texas, man. Light the Night with Light the Night. 210 Slingers, man. The 210 Slingers, same place, San Antonio, Texas, man. Check them out on Facebook. 210 Slingers, a real powerful slingshot group, man. Go check them out. 210 Slingers. Check them out. Listen, their motto is 210 Slingers are always in the street. The ATL Slingshot Store. Check them out at atlslingshotstore.com, man. Go check them out. Whatever you need, they got it. Go check out May and Santos here in Kennesaw, Georgia, man. Go check them out, man. You'll see them at this event. You'll see them at that event. Stop by and say what's up. Say I seen you on Straight Up TV. All right, and our last sponsor is Alamo Cycleplex. Alamo Cycleplex is San Antonio, Texas, man. Listen, if you're in the market for a slingshot, man, if you're in the market for your second slingshot, your third slingshot, go see Alamo Cycleplex, man, and get you a slingshot, man. They will take care of you. All right. This is Sling Talk 18. Sling Talk 18. Listen, I can't believe it's been 18 or 17 Sling Talks already, but this is number 18. All right. So let's get some introduction. Let me get my co-host back on here. Queen, are you with me now?
Okay. Am I with you now?
Yeah, you're good now. Wow. What's going on with you?
I've been fine the whole time. I'm good. How you doing, All-Star?
I'm good. I'm good.
The host again.
What's going on in Texas?
Texas is not raining. We want some rain just today, not for Saturday because we have a lot going on Saturday, but we want some rain today.
Okay. All right. Queen, where you been? I ain't seen you in a while. What's up? Where you been?
Man, I'm just trying to make it. Like everybody else, I'm a poor rich heifer. I'm trying to look.
Wow.
I'm trying to make
wow.
it. I'm trying to make it.
Yeah. So, Queen, we got a nice panel today. We got some awesome guests. So, I'm very excited to have these guest members. Some of them have already been on the show, and some of them are just now coming on the show. But it's going to be a great show, man.
Yes, I'm excited to hear what they're going to talk about.
Yep. So let's start off. Let's start off by getting them in here, and then we'll let them introduce themselves. All right. So let's go to Memphis, Tennessee. I'm talking about my boy, Big Rod. Mid-South President, Slingshot Club, Big Rod. Let's bring him in. What's up, Big Rod?
Hey, All-Star, Texas Queen, and everybody on the podcast today. Good evening to everybody. I'm Big Rob, Memphis, Tennessee, President Mid-South Slingshot, like All-Star is saying. I think this is probably my third podcast with him. I appreciate the opportunity and him bringing me on. if, like he said, hit that like button, like and subscribe. There's always good information on the podcast. That's why I like being on here and meet new people.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're gonna go all the way to Nashville. We're gonna go all the way to Nashville. We're gonna go to Mama Duck. Mama Duck and Tron Shot. Listen, if you ever went to Nashville Sling Fest, you know who I'm talking about. Mama Duck. She runs the Nashville Sling Fest every year. So let's go ahead and bring Mama Duck in. Mama Duck.
Good evening. Pam Armstrong, Mama Duck, Nashville, Tennessee. Music City Slingshot owners. Second or third time on the show. As Rod said, like and subscribe. Great podcast.
Nice. All right, we're gonna go to Atlanta. Queen, you want to go to Atlanta?
Let's go to Atlanta, man.
Let's go to Atlanta. We're gonna go to another Sling Fest, the Atlanta Sling Fest. She go by the name of Sandy D. What's up, Sandy? What's going on, Sandy?
Hey, ATL in the house.
What's going on with you?
Hey, I'm ready. Getting ready in Atlanta for the Sling Fest. We're bringing it to you this year. We're going to be sponsored by Ride Now Motorsports, the City of South Fulton, and of course, Atlanta Slingshot Store. Everybody go out there, like and subscribe so you can get more information about us.
Nice. Welcome, Sandy, again for the fifth time.
Glad to be back. Thanks for having me.
Queen, do you mind if I go down to Jacksonville, Florida? Do you mind if I go down to Jacksonville, Florida?
Get it. I like them Jackson Jaguars. Get it. Get it.
Oh, we're going to go to Jacksonville, Florida. He go by the name of Jasper. Listen, he's got the Superman slingshot. Jasper, let's bring Jasper. Jasper, what's up, man? What's up, Jasper?
Hey, I'm in the house. Man. Hey.
What's up with you, man?
Hey, there's a lot of things going on, man, but you know I'm handling it. Like I say, this first time on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm still new to the community, so I'm still learning things. But
gotcha.
Like I say, I got a lot of people I'm looking at that I'm gonna learn from.
What's going on in Jacksonville, Florida right now? What the weather look like, Jacksonville, Florida?
Man, it's hot as hell right now. It is hot. I mean, we had a rain about maybe when y'all was up here in Jacksonville. That's the last time we had rain. And that was about what, a week and a half ago?
Jeez. Okay, let's keep it Queen. Let's go to Memphis. Let's go to Memphis, Tennessee. We're gonna go back. We already went to Memphis, Tennessee. We're gonna go back. We're gonna bring in Miss Pink. What's going on, Miss Pink?
Hi everybody. I'm Marquita from Memphis, Tennessee, aka Miss Pink, representing SS22 out of Memphis.
All right, welcome.
Thank you.
All right, let's get our last contestant in here, and I saved him for last for a purpose because he's in Indiana, and everybody knows Twist. Everybody knows Larry Oliver. Listen. If you ever seen his slingshot, you know he's got them infinity lights on that thing. Listen, let's bring Larry in. What's up, Larry?
Hey, man, what's going on? I just want to wish everybody happy Star Wars Day. I can't believe the rest of the panel didn't come on here and tell everybody happy Star Wars Day. And like All-Star said, with those infinity lights on my slingshot, them lights just go on and on and on, all the way to a galaxy far, far away. Heading your way, Big Rod.
Shots fired. Wow.
Larry, we're gonna make a show about me and you today.
Hey, Larry.
Love, brother.
Larry, Big Rod he's on the top 3 in the scorecard right now. He's up there. You got to get up there, Larry.
I'll start making my way up that scorecard probably come June or July. I want all these guys to feel good about themselves. Okay. I'm just trying to help them build their confidence.
Larry,
shots.
The competition is getting real fierce, Larry. We got a Pearl lady, a Pearl girl. Yeah, she's on there now. Yeah, Larry, you got to get on there, man. All right, so listen, this is Sling Talk 18, man. Welcome to Sling Talk 18. I can't believe it's been 17 already, but this is 18, and this is going to be the best one out of all of the Sling Talks. So if you just tune it in, our sponsors are Light the Night, 210 Slingers, ATO Slingshot Store, at Alamo City Plex. Listen, go check them out. Go check them out. They're wonderful companies. They're my sponsors. Go check them out on Facebook. Call them. Tell them that you've seen their name on Straight Up TV, man. They might even give you a discount. I don't know. Check them out. All right. So, Queen, where you want to get started at, man?
Well, let's see what everybody's doing. What's going on with everybody? Seeing things happening. That's where we should start.
All right. All right. So, let's start off real easy, because I want to get into something, and I'm really curious. This is just an icebreaker. And I had a conversation with a young lady earlier today about this. She goes by the name of Phoenix. I had a conversation with her about this. So, and I want to get you don't like that young lady's opinion. I want to get the male's opinion. I want to get everybody's opinion. All right. Is it acceptable for two dudes to always be riding around in one slingshot? No. Is it acceptable?
No.
Not all the time.
No.
Listen. Now I know it's not acceptable on a two-wheel motorcycle. You can't do that. But if you're going away for the weekend at a slingshot event, is it okay for? I mean, I want to know how you feel about it.
No.
It depends.
Hey, this is 2023. You guys are just going to have to back up and get used to it. If somebody wants to go ride, if you got a girlfriend of yours that wants to go ride with you, are you going to take her for a ride? Or are you going to tell her, hell no, I can't have another girl in my slingshot?
Well, if anybody know me, I'm like, no.
Most of the time I ride by myself. I don't have friends, but I'm just throwing it out there.
I don't ride anybody. I ride just my cooler. That's it.
There you go.
And no guy gonna be sitting next to me. Period.
Okay,
Exactly.
Head on down to Texas and go to Alamo and get him a sling.
There you go. I get it.
Yeah.
I had the guy that does my light install. We was in Houston. He rode with me on one of the night rides because his bike messed up, and what Brian does for me with always lit 901. I know he was kind of upset. He put my bike back together. My bike had quit working right for the light show, so he took his bike apart to get my bike running so I can get in the competition. So after he did that, I seen him. I said, brother, we finna ride. Come on, we nothing sit here and be sad tonight. So that's the first time I had somebody ride with me because I couldn't let him be there by himself for what he did for me.
Yeah.
How'd you like it though?
Good looking at.
Well, because that's my brother. I mean, because I ain't got no problem because we brothers like this. We bad boys for life. We ride together. We die together. That's how we talk all the time. So he can ride with me. Nobody else.
How often would you do that though? How often would you do it?
No, we're not doing it often. This is what we did. His bike was down. He ride. We out of town. We drove 9 hours to a show, and his bike couldn't ride. So I'm gonna let him not enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I think it will be only select crew that ride with him. And I can name the two right now. I can say Lid and Cut Up and Kenny. Those are my top three right there.
Yeah.
Quiet Storm.
I'm gonna take my teeth out my bike.
In these days and time, that's acceptable. That's acceptable now.
Yeah.
So that's what
it's not a complex as far as like, people worried about if it's gay. It's not a complex like that. It just, I bought my slingshot to ride it for me to enjoy. My wife here riding once in a while. She probably rode less than 5 times in the 3 years I had the bike. So this is my enjoyment, my free time. So just me to get out.
Have any of you guys tried to get in on the passenger side of a slingshot after you get used to driving it all the time? I can't even figure out how to get my fat ass in the seat on the passenger side.
I second that. I second that.
It's not fun being a passenger. I had to be the passenger one time.
No.
My
legs won't get over the bars on that side. I can't figure out how to get into the seat.
I'll start. Black Mama asked who you talking about. She knows she wants you to call him out. Just straight on TV.
Nah, Black Mama. Nah, it was just a conversation I had because it was nothing happened. But it's kind of leading up to the next question.
Okay. Phoenix and shit started too sometimes.
Yeah.
That's my girl though.
Yeah.
Well, what did Phoenix say? All Star, was she yes for it or no against it?
No, we had a big laugh about it. It was pretty funny. If I had a friend that did not have a slingshot and I'm about to go to Memphis Madness, he ain't going with me. He ain't going with me. Yeah, he can drive his own car or something and go, but he ain't riding with me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you need that passenger seat for, you know.
And it's not that I'm saving the seat, but he just ain't right with me. I'm just saying.
I feel the same way. I don't like passengers. And I have 2 homegirls that likes to go to all my events, and I just do not like passengers.
Yeah.
I don't like passengers.
Yeah. Why is it that we don't like passengers? Why?
Because
they do too much.
It's the peace.
What is it, Andy? What did you say?
You're in your own world when you're in your sling. It's just your little area of peace.
That is a maximum stress reliever. That's a maximum stress reliever.
Yeah, Miss King said they do too much. They are always, here we go. Here's the camera. You know, they got the phone, they video, and you know, they hang out.
And if you like me, a real rough rider driver, they do too much. No, they I don't know. And I have TVs in the floor, and that's another reason why I don't like anybody around me. I be too on edge about them stepping on my stuff.
Yeah.
So that's another reason.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
She is exclusive.
Yeah, she got TVs. She got TVs on the floor. You see how she snuck that in there?
Nobody said that, but make sure you hear it. She exclusive. Don't step on my TV. Step on it.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. So let's keep it going. All right. So listen, that was just an icebreaker to get everybody talking. So let's do some introductions, man. I'm gonna give you guys to introduce yourself, to talk about whatever it is you want to talk about real fast. You got any birthdays, celebrations? You got some events or something? So let's start off with Big Rod. The floor is yours, sir.
All right. Well, we just got into our riding season. We had our first official biking ride in Memphis last night. Weather just breaking for us, so we're a little behind Texas and Florida. But the biggest thing I'm talking about is our Memphis Madness 2 coming up in August 17th through the 20th. August 17th through the 20th. We had a great show last year. We're trying to go an even bigger show. We got some big name vendors supposed to be coming. We got some confirmations on about 3 more waiting on. So to my RCB, ATL, Slingshot, DDM Works, Rev Dynamics, House of Sound, and Zarate coming to Memphis this year. Reached out to Underground Audio, so waiting to hear back from Jack. Hopefully he'll come too. But we had 1 vendor last year and maybe 7 this year. So we're trying to step there.
Okay. Mama Duck, what you got?
We have, I have 3 I'm working on this year. We got Savannah Strong coming up July 14th and 15th. It's our 7th annual. It's one of the largest shows in that area. Then we have Nashville coming up, Sling Fest, August 10th to the 13th. And then we have Slingshot Homecoming at the Polaris Factory, September 1st to the 3rd. A lot of the vendors going to be there. House of Sounds, Zarate, DDM. We're working to see if Jack can make it, and a few others. So yeah, it's going to be a good year.
Nice. Can't wait to see you at all those events.
Absolutely.
Randy D.
Yes. Well, of course, I have my second Sling Fest. Last year I thought went pretty well, so I'm coming back again this year. We've got Sling Fest June 23rd through the 25th. Of course, we've got ATL Slingshot Store. They're my staple. Gotta love those guys. Got Ride Now coming out this year. And House of Sound is supposed to be coming. So we're really looking forward to a big show again this year. Might even throw another spades tournament in there.
Nice. Can't wait. All right, so Sam,
I'm coming for him.
You moved up. You moved your date up a little bit. Last time it was a little bit further, like October or whatever. Or something.
Yeah, it was October. I didn't select last year's date, so this year I had a little, a little more say so in the date. So it's going to be in June. The weather should be great. Like I said, we got a big night. That first night, we're going to do a party in the park. We're going to have a live band. Just going to kick it off and just have a great weekend.
Nice. Jasper,
Yes, sir.
Jacksonville. What's up, man? What's going on in Jacksonville, Jasper?
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Just like I said, it's hot as hell down here, but it's all good. First of all, I want to give a shout out to first of all you All Star. I'm coming after you. First of all, I'm coming after you.
All right.
I want to make sure I get that out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, I mean the weather's here good in Jacksonville, and I'm working on some few things here. I'm trying to open up a slingshot rental business right now.
Okay.
And I'm also going to be a spot, well, not a sponsor, but installer for Light Tonight for Vernon Walker out of San Antonio.
Nice.
Oh wow.
And like I said, it's a lot of things going on down here. We really appreciate Vernon let us have the opportunity to help him with this first event in Jacksonville, which is Duval. And like I say, we think it went off pretty good. I haven't had a chance to hook up with him because I had a lot of things going on. But anyway, we really enjoyed the show, and I just want to give him that shout out and say thank you. And I say for the live feed that y'all had there, man, it was on point, man. It was on point. So
all right,
that's it, man. That's how it is.
Thank you. Miss Pink.
I don't have anything going on. I'm just down for the events if I can make them. If I'm not working, I'm pulling up. That pink slingshot is pulling up.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Also,
Larry. What's going on, Larry?
What you say, Rod?
Yo.
Hey, before you get to Larry, her name is always pull up because if something going on, she go pull up. That's always her text. Pull up. Well, I'm here. Pull up. So you hear that? That's what she means, literally.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna pull up. If I'm not working, I'm pulling up.
Got it.
Mm.
What's up, Larry?
Hey guys, how are you? My name's Larry Oliver. My slingshot's called Twist. I'm with the T&L Light Factory here in Indiana. We do a lot of aftermarket installs, including Light the Night lights for Indiana, Southern Ohio, and those areas. Before I get into my event that we're going to have coming up, I just want to remind everybody out there so that everybody's aware. Don't forget, this weekend, Three Wheel Showdown's got a big event going on down there in Atlanta, Georgia. I want to say this is like the female-led weekend. So like the rides and a lot of that stuff's going to be all led by the ladies down there that are involved. And there's a lot of people involved when it comes to putting on a Three Wheel Showdown event. So big shout out to those guys. They've got their event going on this weekend. As far as my event goes, we're going to be having another big Three Wheel Showdown event in Southern Indiana at the French Lick Resort and Casino coming up August 24th through the 27th. We're going to have several vendors there. We're going to be having multiple rides set up. So we're going to try to keep all the rides, no more than 1 to 2 hours. So that way people can go out and ride if they want. They can hang out with their friends, get to meet new friends. They can go see the vendors. There's a whole bunch of things they can do throughout the weekend. We're going to be having food trucks set up there on both Friday and Saturday, different types of food trucks so people can grab something to eat if they don't want to go back into the casino. We got a pool party going on Friday night after the light show. They've got 2 pools down there at the French Lick Resort and Casino. Saturday night, after all the audio contests and everything, we got a live band coming in, so we're going to be having live entertainment as well as 70s and 80s costume party with awards. So make sure you guys bring your 70s and 80s best, especially if you still got it hidden back there in the closet somewhere. I know you do, Big Rod. You can stop hiding over there. Obviously, these shows, you've got your LED contest, you got your audio contest, but then we're also going to be doing a lot of different giveaways and drawings and things of that nature. So there's a whole bunch going on. I don't know how much you guys know about French Lick, Indiana. It's a historic destination. We're talking about a huge resort, casino, 2 world-renowned golf courses down there if you play golf. There's a lot to do. So we're just hoping people will come. Just make it a vacation destination. Make a long weekend of it. Bring your family. Ladies, feel free to hit the spa, get you a massage, get you some of that stuff done. It's going to be one heck of a weekend.
Nice, Larry. Looking forward to it, Larry. Twist. All right, so let's get it going. Go ahead.
Before we go on, let me do a shout out for the Slingshot Rentals Are Us and ATX. Their grand opening is this weekend in Austin. You know, we always excited to have something down here in Austin. We a little small, little stay weird type city, but they brought this slingshot rental company to Austin, and I just wanted to give them their shout out for them having their grand opening this Saturday from 1 p.m. I'm sorry, from 2 p.m. to 6. Address, yeah, you're gonna have to go on Facebook because I don't have the address.
Okay.
But I still want to give them that.
Got it. Okay, let's get into this conversation. All right, so listen to me first before we respond to this. I want to make sure I get it out. All right, so this is a question that I think is a real good question for the group. And think about it first before you answer. So in the slingshot community, as of right now, I know you guys have tons of slingshot friends. You got tons of slingshot friends in every state. You got friends on Facebook, slingshot friends. The ones you see at the events, the one you never seen. You got so many slingshot friends because of your slingshot. My question to you guys is, how many friends do you have not because of slingshots? So the slingshot friends that you have, did you have those friends before you got your slingshot? You understand? Like if this is a slingshot friend, did you know them when you didn't have a slingshot? Did you know them when they didn't have a slingshot? So I want to know how many of your slingshot friends are friends before the slingshot came in the picture. All right, so I'm gonna start off first. I have one friend, high school buddy, longtime friend, best friend, back in my hometown. Been friends forever. I have a slingshot. He has a slingshot. That's the only person. Every other slingshot friend is because of a slingshot. So let's start with Miss Pink. Talk to us.
Let's see. Majority of everybody I know, I met them when I got my slingshot in 2018. So I know everybody since, I think my first guy in my slingshot was red. So then I changed it over to pink because everybody has red. So everybody I met is when I got my slingshot in 2018.
So every one of your slingshot friends, you only know them because of your slingshot.
Slingshots and going to different events. My first event I went to SS Takeover in Atlanta. That was my very first event. Then I just started traveling with Miss Mama Duck over there. So they was very welcoming when I first started. She also kind of helped me learn how to drive a little bit. After that, everybody I meet is mostly through the slingshot community.
All right. So my question to you, Miss Pink, is that none of your other friends that don't have slingshot, you didn't influence them to get a slingshot? Like your friends that when you got a slingshot, the friends that you had before you got a slingshot, when you got your slingshot, did because of you getting a slingshot, that didn't influence them to get one?
I tried. No.
You know what?
I tried. They always want to ride with me. They can't. Let them tell it. They can't afford it. So.
Okay. Let's go to Larry. Larry, how many of your slingshot friends are friends before the slingshots?
Well, that's an easy one to answer, and that answer would be the big fat goose egg.
Zero.
Yep, zero. None of my friends from before I got the slingshot. I try to get some of them to get a slingshot, but then they see how much money I put into my slingshot, and they would rather keep their money because it's like that at that house, the one that you just keep throwing money into and it just keeps going, the money pit. So they're like, yeah, we'll pass on that one. There, it looks like a lot of fun, but we'll pass. But
Larry, you know how sometimes in a community, one person gets their driveway extended longer, and then everybody does it in the neighborhood, or one person does something to their backyard, and everybody gets a sprinkler system. So why is it not like that with slingshots with your old friends?
That's a damn good question. I'm gonna have to ask him what's the holdup. Why ain't them guys went out and bought a slingshot? I got some friends keep saying they're going to buy one, but you know how that goes.
Right.
Going to buy one, but just haven't done it, and they just never seem to do it. But I would like to say that a lot of the friends that I've made in the slingshot community since I got my slingshot, some of the people that I ride with. And, you know, a lot of times now we get together. I'm from Indiana. I'm probably the only person on here north of the Mason-Dixon line. And I got news for you people. It gets colder than hell up here. So we really can't ride December, January, February, March, and a lot of times even April. So we will get together even all winter long, nothing to do with the slingshots. We'll just go out to eat or we'll do something. I mean, I got a lot of friends that they've become family to me. And
That's nice.
so it's really great that way. You know, you make these friends and they're lifelong friends. They become family and everything else. The slingshot's what brought you together. Everybody's love of the slingshot, but you still get to have a good time with each other.
Okay, nice. Mama Duck, I know you and Tron Shot got a billion slingshot friends. How many of them slingshot friends, Mama Duck, are only because of a slingshot?
Well, I will tell you, a majority of our friends are due to the slingshot, yes. But we were in the motorcycle community before. So we did have 2 friends that are now slingshot owners, which is my neighbor, one, and another is a good friend out in Hermitage, Brian Clemens. So, so most of our friends are pretty much family in the slingshot world, like everybody said. I mean, that's 90% of our friends is slingshot family.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Marquita, you can drive a hell of a 5-speed now, can't you, girl?
What you said, babe, I'm riding it.
Yeah, she had trouble when she first got it, but we got her straightened out. She's good.
Yeah, I went to buy a slingshot. I had no clue it was a stick. The lady didn't tell me until after I signed all the paperwork. So once that, she took me to the mall parking lot and showed me how to drive a stick. And I think I learned how to drive my stick within 2.5 weeks.
Nice. And then you came and rode with us, and she kept slowing down on all the hills and curves.
Yeah,
because I didn't know how to downshift and shift the gears. I didn't know.
She said, "I'm losing power." I said, "What gear are you in?" She said, "Fifth." I said, "Girl, downshift to 3 and let's go." And
I can't even count how many back tires I done went through.
Miss Pink, you got a heavy foot, ain't you? You got a heavy foot?
Yeah. I can't even lie. Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm a pro at it now, though. I'm a pro. I ride with the big boys now, baby.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, let's go to Atlanta, because I know this lady has so many slingshot friends, and I'm curious if she's gonna name names. But I want to know, Sandy D, all your slingshot friends, are they because of a slingshot?
Not quite. I knew two ladies before I bought my slingshot that both had slingshots.
Okay.
And because of them, I wanted one, and then they got one, and then one of them let me take it out on the highway on a Sunday, and by Wednesday I had one in my driveway.
Nice.
So, yes. Nice. So yes, other than that, yes, I have a ton of slingshot family. Love them all. They're all special. But I only knew 2 people that had a sling before I got mine.
All right. So you had 2 friends before you got your slingshot that had slingshots.
They had slingshots.
Nice. Okay.
And now they don't ride as much as I do.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
When it's time to ride, I'm ready.
Yeah. Let's go to Jasper. Jasper, what's up? Talk to me, Jasper. How many of your slingshot friends, Jasper, are because of the slingshot?
Yeah, let's put it like this here. When I first started out, 0.
0
friends as far as a slingshot. Once I went down to Orlando and I bought my slingshot, damn, I started having a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And but my closest friends, I got 3 of them here. We call ourselves the 4 Horsemen, and we like riding. And when I say ride, I don't mean ride around town. We'll go from Jacksonville, maybe out to Missouri, maybe out to California. We ride. So that's the kind of friend, that's kind of close knit thing that we got. But I had 0 friends as far as slingshot until I got mine. Once I got mine, it was on then. Now I'm trying to open up a rental shop for slingshot. So I'm into the game deep, you know. Just like Big Rob said. It takes money to take care of these monsters. Sandy?
Oh yeah.
It takes money to take care of them.
Yes, it does. A lot of it.
That's right. it's a lot of extra hours go in, you know, when you own your own business to put more money into that sling.
Oh
And
yeah.
we're talking about doing
Right.
6 loads, so that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
It causes husband and wife problems.
Hey,
Tell me
no,
about it.
not really. But you know something? It's, like I say, a slingshot is great stress reliever. You know, when you get
Yeah.
that stress from the wife or you get stress from the work, just jump on and go. Just on and
But the
go.
wife
You
said
know?
you ride it too much because you're stressed. It
No,
causes a problem at home.
Cause a
my
problem.
wife will ride it back.
That's a problem.
I think I got smart. I changed the bike to pink so you can stay out of it.
Well, I just happen to have one of the most popular bikes here in Jacksonville, and that's Superman's. So you know, I'm always in the forefront of a camera. So you know, sometimes I have to watch myself because you know I can be on one side of town, and it could be a good side and be a bad side, and I try to watch out for the bad side. So because I'm out there in the public, and they see that all the time. So and like I said, people are very wild by it because you know how when you build your slingshot, you building something that no one else has. It's personal. You know, you feel it. It's just like your woman. You sleep with it. You do with it, and you do your thing in it. So,
Amen. Amen.
Put a stamp on it.
What you said.
Oh wow.
that
Big
means go
Rod,
back,
talk to
you know
me.
what I mean?
Big Rod, talk to me, Big
My
Rod.
sto-
'Cause listen, I know you got buku friends, Big Rod. How many of those slingshot friends are only because of a slingshot?
all but one. Actually, he was my co-worker, and I didn't even know we've been working together for like 13 years, and I didn't know he even had a slingshot till I've been looking for a year and a half online, just kind of get myself ready. And my other coworker said, "Hey, this guy Philo, he got a slingshot." I said, "He do?" I said, "I didn't know that." Did he said, "Man, I got one." I said, "Man, I'm gonna go pick one up next week." So after that, when I went to pick it up, we rode, but I've been looking for like a year and a half, too, kind of waiting, and I never knew he had one. So honestly, everybody I met was through after I bought my slingshot.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
love it.
cool.
The one quote I want to say real quick: the guy Robert, Mr. Godfather out of Houston. I know if y'all know, I don't want to butcher his last name, but Mr. Godfather was a great guy. I love talking to him. But one thing he said when we was a sling experience was Polaris did a great thing by making an oversized go-kart bring the world together. Because
Yes,
without the
indeed.
slingshots, we wouldn't have never known as many people we do in affiliate just by race, color, creed, money, everything. All that's out the window when it comes to a slingshot. We just hang out and ride. No matter what you into, what you ain't into. But you put that slingshot together, we gonna ride and talk. So Polaris is really bringing the world together. They didn't even know what they was doing.
Yep.
I agree, Rod. I don't think I would have ever met you had it not been for a slingshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we talk like we've known each other our whole lives. Yeah.
Yep.
All the time.
Yeah.
All because of a slingshot.
All because of the slingshot.
Yeah.
Mr. Robert from Houston, he had that conversation sling experience. Like I said, I don't want to mess up his last name, but he the Godfather.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, All Star. I like when the husband and wife have their own.
Yeah.
I don't know which one influenced which, but I just saw Miss Cruella Elizabeth said that she got Henry to get his, so I guess she had hers first. And
Yeah.
I know Tanya, Miss Black Mamba, I know she had hers, and then Byron, he got Mamacita, so that's kind of cool. I like
Yeah.
when I see the husband wives have their own. But I
Right.
want to answer the question because I had one friend. And y'all all know who that friend is because he coming in, he was direct shopping the sound competition. Y'all know
Oh
him.
my God.
Disturbing the peace.
Disturbing the peace.
Yes.
DTP.
I know. Me and him started off in the same motorcycle club. So we've been knowing each other before we got slingshots. I did get mine first, and then he got his. But yeah, that's the one person that I knew before the slingshot community.
Yeah. Nice. So the slingshot has brought us all together. And we like Big Rod said, Polaris is just making a oversized go-kart or whatever, but you know, so many friendships have been made, you know, so many business deals have been made, and so much stress. I mean, people are stressing over everything. You know, the world is upside down. It's just inflammation. I mean, just so much stuff is going on in the world, but when you get on that slingshot and you can ride, man, you know. So that's a good conversation, man. I love these conversations like this where we can talk about things like that. I'm trying to get away from so much sound competition, but these are the conversations. These are the conversations that we like to have. You know what I'm saying? So let's check
something real quick. You know, just like I said, I love to ride and I like long rides. But you would not believe once you get out of Texas, a lot of people don't know about slingshots out there. A lot of people
outside of Texas, you said, or in?
I couldn't hear you.
Outside of Texas or in Texas? You said
outside of Texas. Outside of Texas, like once you get into Missouri, going up like Wyoming, places like that, a lot of people don't know about slingshots.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah. Jesus.
Like when we did our little ride about 2 years ago, like I said, we left from Jacksonville and went all the way out to where the space people are at, Roswell, New Mexico.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe that people don't know anything about a slingshot out there.
Wow.
It was wild. I mean, in Polaris, as a matter of fact, we ran into one of the Polaris executives out there, and he said, if we knew y'all was going to do that, we would have sponsored y'all. But like I say, a lot of people don't know about slingshots out that way. But once the feet hit out there, it's just gone. Well, I'll leave that up to Texas. Y'all people down in Texas, y'all need to spread the word to go across the border there, because there's a lot of people out there want slingshot, but they don't know how to go about getting them.
Yeah.
Alamo Cycleplex.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go, Larry. Yep. There you go.
Yeah, let's spread the word. Let's spread the word. If anybody looking for a slingshot, spread the word. Go to Alamo Cycleplex in San Antonio, Texas, man. Listen, you're guaranteed to walk away with a slingshot at the best price. Alamo Cycleplex. Go see Mr. Dave Sears. All right, so let's.
Star. Don't know that you know that. You get a bonus if you buy your slingshot from Alamo Cycleplex.
You get a bonus?
Them light lights on your slingshot, so they already come with some light the night lights. Don't know how many people knew that, but there y'all go. Another shot.
Yeah, matter of fact, it's a $3,000 package to come with it. You get it for free.
Wow.
And there you go. Absolutely, Jasper.
Nice. All right, so let's keep it going, man. So this next question, a conversation piece, is just trying to put things in order of importance. Okay. Now, let's just say you got a weekend coming up, right? And you got so many things to do on this same weekend. So I want to throw some things at you, and I want you guys to tell me, how would you handle this? All right. This coming weekend, you have bowling with the coworkers. You have the neighborhood watch. You have a slingshot event. You have a family reunion. You have date night with the wife or date night with the husband. Or you have your daughter's soccer game. Where are we going? All right, let me say them again real fast. Bowling with the coworkers, neighborhood watch meeting, a slingshot event, family reunion, date night with the wife or husband, or daughter's soccer game.
Can I jump in on this one first?
Go ahead, Larry.
I'm going to say you're going to have to hit like your family reunion or your daughter's soccer game first, because nothing comes before family. And I got my oldest daughter's getting ready to get married in June, and she's making me miss a slingshot event for this wedding. So apparently family comes first. So I'm just going to throw that out there. But then you can turn around and cut out a little early and head to that slingshot event.
Okay.
Larry, you got issues, man.
Larry,
date night come first.
so sad about
Date night come first. Slingshot comes second, because you can put them two together. Hey.
Give us that again, Jasper.
Hey,
I agree.
You got to think about it like this here. Date night come first. Then if you're going on date night, guess what? Slingshot. So you can put those two together.
So you're saying the date night can be at the slingshot fest, the slingshot event.
There you go.
But Jasper, that's only if your wife or husband likes to slingshot that much. So some wife and husband's like, you ain't taking me on a date in a slingshot event.
No. You gotta understand, when you go on a slingshot event, that's an outing to me. As far as I'm concerned, that's an outing.
Yeah.
Like, we go up to Atlanta. We can do date night up there and all that stuff in Atlanta. Riding the slingshot. Shoot, what you talking about? That's all together. That's all together.
Just been married a long time.
Oh my God.
Hey, look at it like this. You got also you satisfying your wife because y'all together. You had the slingshot event. Everybody see your sling, and if you're sounding off, you got that good stuff like I do. Hey, that's a perfect thing.
But you hit that daughter's soccer game before you went, right?
No.
How many years you been married, Jasper?
That's fake football.
Jasper, how long you been married?
I'm crazy as hell. Y'all gotta forgive me. So my order things is
We didn't hear you, Rod.
Go ahead, Rod.
Jasper, how long you been married?
33 years.
Well, yeah, see, y'all good. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You said it, Texas.
Hey, now, it's not a perfect. Marriage is not perfect, but you know, like I say, sometimes you got to do things to spice things up, change things around a little bit.
Absolutely.
So that's what it's all about.
Yeah. I want to see what Mama Duck and Tron Shot gonna say with this right here, because Mama Duck, let me give it to you again. You got this weekend, Mama Duck. You got bowling with the coworkers, the neighborhood watch meeting, slingshot event, family reunion, date night with the wife or husband, and you got a daughter's soccer game. How are you gonna do this?
Well, anyone that knows me, I'm big on kids. I love my slingshot world, but I have a son who's autistic, so I'm going to be at that ball game. I'm going to be at the ball game first. Date night second. That slingshot event and family reunion, they kind of go together. My slingshot family. So, we can put those two together, but that bowling and neighborhood march, they're last. That is last. Most definitely.
Wow. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it. Sandy D. Listen, it's hot. It's hot this weekend, Sandy.
Yeah, you about to make it real hot. You about to make it hot. You're trying to get me in trouble.
It's hot, Sandy. You cannot go to all this stuff, but listen, you got bowling with the coworkers, Sandy. Listen, Sandy, let me lay it down to you. They've been talking about this all week at work. Bowling with the coworkers all week.
Not going.
Neighborhood watch meeting.
Not going.
A slingshot event.
Gotta be there.
You got a family reunion too, Sandy.
And
you got date night with the husband or wife or whatever, and you got your daughter's soccer game. How are you going to do this?
Did she just ask if she could zoom her way into their family reunion?
I like it.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
If you go, can you go like for an hour to the slingshot event and then leave? Can you do that?
I can, but will I leave though? Would be the problem. See, that would be the problem. Would I leave?
Hey,
can I do the date for an hour and then go?
Oh my God, you're gonna do that? Oh God.
I am with Tanya over here in the comments. I mean, if you work with them people all week long, who the hell?
I don't want to see
bowling with him.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Let me give a super thank you for my super chats. Jack Long, the ambassador, North Carolina, getting ready to come to Atlanta tomorrow and have about 15 family and friends. Hey, I will see you there tomorrow, ambassador. And Black Mamba, shout out to All Star and his messy ass questions.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, Black Mamba.
Thank you, Tanya.
We're trying to get it juicy. Listen, I'm trying to get away from so much sound. So, hey, when I leave the sound world, I'm coming into these questions. And listen, this is real life stuff, Black Mamba. Sometimes you have a lot of stuff going on, and you can't do all of it. So, I mean, during the sling experience, my sister's wedding, I went to the wedding. So, I mean, it is what it is. So this is stuff that happens. So let's move up to let's move up to Big Rod.
Black Mamba. If you go back and look at All Star Straight Up TV before he got into the Sling Talk, he had some messy shows. You go back and watch the videos.
Yes,
he did.
Oh, wow.
Go back and watch his old videos.
Oh, don't do that, Rod. Don't do that. I got 2,000 subscribers, right? I got over 2,000. Don't do that. All right, so listen. Big Rod. Listen, Big Rod. Listen, this weekend is full, Big Rod. Listen, Oh, Big Rod, you're in the
Don't
back.
answer him, Big Rod.
Big Rod, you the president, Big Rod. You the president of Mid-South Slingshot Club. And this weekend, you got a slingshot event. You got bowling with the coworkers. You got the neighborhood watch. You got the family reunion. You got date night with the wife. And you got a daughter's soccer game. Big Rod, how you going to do this?
Well, I'm going to eliminate one because I bought my slingshot after my son graduated to make sure it's after he was done with high school. So I don't have a soccer game.
Okay.
So I bought my slingshot as a graduation gift for me to keep involved because I was an AAU basketball coach for like 10 years. So this is something to keep me running during the summer. So that's out. Date night gonna be first. I might try to see if we can swap a date if it's a major one event, but I'm gonna do date night. I'm gonna do the slingshot event, family reunion, bowling and neighborhood watch. Neighborhood watch is on live and Zooms now, so I can go back and watch that later.
Yep.
Okay. You got some good time management there. But wait a minute now. How you gonna do the date night and the slingshot event though? What you gonna combine them?
Well, my my wife's not real big in the slingshot, so it's just
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. She really hates the slingshot community. She's not into this like this. So I would say if the event has been out and I knew about it first, I would try to plan it, let her know that this been out for 3 months. I had it on schedule. But if push himself like this is a birthday, anniversary, I'm going to family, and that we can't change it. But I would see if I can maybe rotate a date around the work, or I just had to skip the event, I like Wale at night.
There you go.
I got you. Miss Pink. Hey, listen, you got a lot of stuff going on, Miss Pink. You cannot do it all. You got the neighborhood watch meeting, you got the kids' soccer game, you got a slingshot event, you got date night with the husband, and you got a family reunion. So how in the hell are you gonna do all this stuff? Something ain't gonna happen. Somebody not gonna see Miss Pink this weekend.
Well, it definitely won't be work because I see them enough. It won't be kids because I don't have any kids, so I don't have that problem. Neighborhood watch, I'll get a letter in the mail. Date night with hubby, I can switch that to hang out with him during the day and slingshot in the evening, baby. Oh yeah, listen to him. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'm going to the slingshot event. He can roll if he wants to. If not, I'll catch you when I get back, baby.
Okay. Wow. I appreciate you guys being honest. Queen, you want to answer that question?
Man, look, let me get a date. Baby, it's going to be a great date first, okay? Let me get a date.
Queen, you single?
Yes.
I'm sorry, she said, let her get what?
She said, let her get
a
date.
She said, let her get a date.
Everything canceled. I'm going on the dates.
Hey, she need to quit playing her inbox for the start jumping right now.
Inbox.
Whatever.
This ain't Tinder there, Texas Queen.
I heard you from Austin. You say you from Austin?
I live in Austin, I do.
Oh, I might be coming by the swing. I got a nephew right in Austin.
Oh, wait, how old is it? Now let me stop.
Let's put it like this: your age, and he's single.
Wow.
Yeah, that was an easy one for me, also.
Queen, you said you going on the date. Bump the slingshot event, family reunion, you're going straight on the date. Where y'all going? Where y'all going to Papados? Where y'all going to Benihana's?
Oh, I like those two choices. Yes.
Those are two good choices.
Yeah.
And then we're going to the Tory Burch store. Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
See, Roger, see why I'm single? You gotta go to the Tory Burch store.
Hey, because everybody know about that TB. I know about Tory Burch too.
See?
I know.
See?
Tory Burch, Tiffany, all that.
All right. So listen, I guess Black Mama was on to it because I'm getting a little messy. On this one. So.
Oh, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Black Mamba.
Here we go. Let's get into this. We're talking about the slingshot community, and there's so much to do. And I want to talk about this. Just hear me real fast. I'm gonna say it real slow, and then the answer I want you guys to talk about is what? How would you feel? That's what I want you to say. How would you feel? But the question is this: how would you feel if there were no more slingshot events? How would you feel? How would you feel if tomorrow there were no more slingshot events? How would you feel? Some of you guys are, you don't ride with everybody. You don't do everything. You know what I'm saying? So how would you feel if there is no more slingshots events starting tomorrow? We're gonna start with Mama Duck. Mama Duck Tron Shot. If you wake up tomorrow and all the slingshot platforms just say we done, we quit.
I'm gonna miss everybody, don't get me wrong, but I'm kind of with Jasper. My group, we like to ride, and we don't ride down the street. I mean, I'm talking about 1,100 miles, 7 states in 2 days. So we would just have to have a get together at the house and then hit the road and take a long trip.
Okay. Yeah. It's easy for you, Mama Duck, and it's easy for you. It's easy.
We got
look at Sandy D. Sandy like, no, I gotta have the event. I gotta have it. It's like a drug.
We're just gonna make up an event.
Yeah, I agree. Just make up an event.
I'm just gonna create something. I'm gonna have something in the backyard. Just throw something together.
Hey, what you always do? What you always do?
I always do. You know, I'll throw a party in a heartbeat.
Yeah. The reason why I say that is because in the Queen, when we were riding 2-wheel motorcycles, there wasn't no motorcycle event really. Ooh, like slingshot events. So you just met at the local gas station all the time.
And made a party right there in the gas station till they ran us away. Absolutely.
Yeah. Big Rod, if you woke up tomorrow, Big Rod, and there was no more slingshot events, Big Rod, what we doing, man?
I would be sad because the slingshot events is how I met a lot of people. Most of my friends now I met at events, but I guess social media I still can meet more because I like to ride, and if I see you out there, I'll talk to you. If you're at the gas station, if you're anywhere you're in the station, I'm gonna talk to you. So as long as I can still ride, I'll meet somebody. I don't meet strangers. I mean, I if you can talk back to me, we're gonna be friends.
There you go, Rob.
Right.
I miss it, but it's not the biggest part of my slingshot. No, I love events, but it's probably about 20%, 25% of my sling life.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Jasper, talk to me, Jasper. Ain't no more slingshot events, Jasper. How does that make you feel?
Well, you wouldn't it just make you feel sad. Make you want to just go to the
You reach deep down for that one.
With a big old hole, 12 by 8, and drag a slingshot in it. Because if you take that event out, I'm gonna bury my sling. I'm gonna ride. Hey, look here. I'm telling you, without the events, you want to go out and shine. You know what I mean? Like I said, you want to meet friends. Like I said, it ain't 100% of my life. I'm just like Big Rob, maybe 10, 15, 20%. I'm a somewhat introvert. I mean, I can meet people, socialize. I'm in business, but I'm still an introvert. But with that slang, you can't help but meet people. I mean, without these events, it's just like, cutting your throat without a knife, and that's a hard cut.
Jesus Christ.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
Texas Queen. Find the helpline for Jacksonville for Jasper. Send him the link to the. We're gonna put him on standby. I don't like some of them answers, I'm gonna look it up for you, brother.
I'm off the wall, man. I'll come with your left, right, up, down. I don't care. It's all about the swing is all about having fun. You know what I mean? You go to
right.
People want to fight, man. What you gonna fight about? Come on, let's enjoy each other, man. That's what that slang was made for, to have fun. Yeah, that's all it's all about. For me, it is.
Yeah. Larry, talk to me, Twist. Talk to me, Twist. Larry, if there's no more slingshot events, Larry, I mean, what's going on?
Well, we're still going to have the same get-togethers, you know, with the friends, going out to eat, doing our rides, things like that. But probably the first thing I'll end up doing is getting with Jasper down there so that we can start a new platform so that we can have our events. If the rest of them want to quit on us, we'll just start a new one. Hell with it.
There you go.
I mean, I don't think these events are ever going away. It's getting to the point. You know, I remember just a few years ago, there was only a few events. And I mean, I'll be honest, up here in the Midwest, we really didn't have maybe 1, 2 events out of the entire year. And now I look at it and we've got events in July and 3 or 4 weekends out of August. I mean, you get to the second half of the summer and we got an event in the Midwest all summer long. So, I mean, we didn't have that before. So I don't think these events are going anywhere. I'm just trying to look at it now as the fact that we've got a lot of them. Seems like they're almost climbing on top of each other. You used to be able to go, where do I want to go this weekend? Now you got to pick.
Yeah, you got to pick.
Yeah. And Larry, being up there, you got to get it in during that summertime because it get, like you said, it get cold as hell up there. I done been up there. I used to be a truck driver. I know how it is.
Yeah, and I mean, like you guys, a lot of you get to drive when it's nice and warm. I see these guys down there in Texas driving year round, and the guys in Florida driving year round. I mean, I had my slingshot out cruising around here a couple months ago. It was 19 degrees outside. I threw on the coat, the helmet, the gloves, and I was out riding around. I don't even know what the wind chill was. It was just 19 degrees outside. You guys don't even roll out of bed if it's 19 degrees.
You're right.
Wow.
Coldest I rode was 38.
Wow. Let's see what Miss Pink got to say about that. Miss Pink, listen, if you wake up tomorrow, there's no more slingshot events. I mean, how you feel? How you feel about it? You know?
I would be slightly disappointed, but I would be okay with it because when I first started riding, I wasn't kind of going to events. I was just riding the city and maybe to Nashville, you know. So I was like, I'll be all right with it. So I'll still ride. Vacation me all the way. Just hit the highway and go.
You can burn up them back tires anywhere, right?
I know my point exactly. My point exactly. Yeah.
Wow, man. Hey, I like all you guys' answers, man. I like it. I like it.
No rubber on the rear, you ain't burning.
Yeah, I like it. Because believe it or not, when I got my slingshot, there was only one platform doing events, and that was the SS Takeover. So we didn't have a lot of events in 2015. We only had SS Takeover. So now we're so spoiled that we have an event every second or third week of every month starting now, you know. So we're so spoiled right now. But that back in 2015 and 16, we didn't have nothing but the plug. That's all we had.
Yeah.
That's all we had.
I mean, the bikes in 2015, though. Look at 2015 and now too, though. See.
Yeah.
It wasn't that many. So yeah.
Right. So
definitely wasn't bikes in 15 or 16. Hell, it wasn't none in 17 when I came around. It wasn't none in 17. I think Mo had a second event besides SS over like them. No, you're right. He was the only one doing something even in 17. Wasn't really nothing going on. That's when I got mine.
Yep. But if you can think about that for a second, guys, in 2015 when I got my slingshot, when the SS Takeover came, that's how powerful it was because it was the first to do it. It was crazy. It was like, what?
Yep. OG in the game.
Yeah, it was like, what? So, you know, that's why I call him the pioneer of the slingshot game because in 2015, he was the only one. So we are so spoiled and we have all three platforms are wonderful, man. I go to all three, but I wanted to ask that question just to see what you guys would say about, you know, not having a lot of slingshot events to go to, you know. And now we got Mama Duck throwing her Nashville gonna give you what she gonna give you. Sandy D gonna give you what she gonna give you. And Big Rod on the screen, Memphis Madness, he gonna give you everything you want. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody about that one, Big Rod.
Yeah. I feel honored just to sit here and say I'm going to Mama Ducks, I'm going to Sandy's, I'm going to Memphis Madness. You know, back in 2015, you didn't say that because it wasn't there. Wasn't there? All right, so listen, I got one more question. Let's get into a commercial. Let me pay some bills.
Yeah,
And if you're in the area of Atlanta, you gotta go to the 3-Wheel Showdown in Atlanta, Georgia this weekend. I will be broadcasting live this weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. We're gonna go into this commercial about this weekend here in Atlanta, and then I'm gonna ask my last question, and then I'm gonna turn the floor over to you guys.
Woo! Bring them out. It's hard to yell. The showdown is on stop number 2.
Calling on Kid-Ass, Riker, Spider, Federal, T-Rex, and the
3-wheel motorcycles.
The 3-Wheel Showdown and 3-Wheel Z, along with the Atlanta Girls Ride Out, present the biggest all-female brand 3-Wheel Rally. And it's all happening May 5th through 7th at Center Park Stadium, formerly known as Turner Field, 809 Hank Aaron Drive, Southeast Atlanta. And it all kicks off Friday starting at 10 a.m. with all of your favorite 3-wheel accessory companies that will be in attendance, like RCD, the ATL Sling Store, UAS, Light the Night LEDs, Diamond Design, Cozy Customs, the Trailer Gods,
and just added Twisted Customs.
And as the sunset kicks off the Light the Night LED competition, where you can win $1,000 in cash and prizes for having the best set of lights. Then Saturday at 10 a.m. kicks off the official Atlanta International Female Ride, heading to American Indian of Marietta for a brunch sponsored by Polaris.
And fellas, don't you
.com.
Go.
All right, and we are back. All right, so let me get into my last question, and then we're gonna go around and let you guys talk about what you want to talk about. I'm trying to get Mr. Moet in here. I don't see him on the screen. Mr. Moet, I don't see you, sir. I'm looking for you, but you haven't made it into the panel yet. All right, so let's keep going. So listen, I want you guys to be honest, man. Listen, Pam, I want you to be honest, Pam.
That was good.
I want you to be honest, Mama Duck. I want you to be honest, Big Rod. I want you to be honest, Jasper. Larry, be honest with me, right? All right, so here's the question. Who do we lose? We lose somebody?
Texas Queen.
Texas Queen, where she goes? Oh, Texas Queen.
What did you do?
Told you, inbox started jumping.
All right.
The inbox started jumping. She had to go.
Hey, she doesn't put on here. She's single. All right. So listen. This is my last question. Then I'm gonna go around and let you guys ask questions and talk about what you want to talk about. All right. So be honest with me. I want you to put a value, put a number, put a value on all your extra slingshot parts. Now, listen, let me say this. I'm not talking about stuff that broke. I'm talking about you just replaced some speakers because you wanted a better sound. So the stuff that you have extra actually works. Like you got another set of rims, but the other rims still work. So let's put a value on this thing. All these extra parts, let's put a number. So I want to say A is under 1,000. B is under 3,000. C is under 5,000. D is under 7,000. E is under 10,000. And then the last letter would be over 10,000. All right. So listen, we all have extra parts that are still good parts that still work fine. And they're just sitting in the garage. So let's put a value on it. I don't even know where to start. I'm looking at y'all faces.
Wait a minute. I gotta have to get a clarification. Are you just wanting the value of extra parts we got sitting in the garage?
Yes.
Or how much extra we've put into our slingshot?
No, extra parts that you have in the garage.
I know that one's easy.
Yeah,
I got
extra parts that you have in the slingshot that still work, but it's just extra. Like if you had a roof and now you don't use your roof, but it just sits in the garage, you bought another set of rims, you bought some more speakers, amps, you got batteries, you got a windshield, you replaced all your seats, but you got the old seats. Let's put a value on it. Let's start with Miss Pink. Miss Pink.
I don't have any extra parts laying around. Everything I get, I have to go buy. So nothing extra laying around. Not even the tires. I just buy it as I go.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. I'm jealous. Shit.
But I can say I done put well over 20 bands over in it. So
yeah.
the stuff just laying around? No. Nothing laying around over here.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm jealous. I'm shit. Let me keep going. Sandy D.
Yes. I'm glad you changed that question because you were being messy.
Yeah.
Get us in trouble. But I'm going to say I have probably less than 500 worth of stuff because when I get something new, I sell the old stuff. So if it's here, it's just because I haven't sold it yet. And it's probably less than 500. Huh?
How do you get it sold? I can't, man.
I can sell it for you now. Huh?
He ain't putting it out there because I'm with you, Sandy D. I sell my old stuff.
I sell it. When I get something, that's how I justify getting something new. I sell the old.
Bam. Yes.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Then get rid of it.
I'm doing something wrong then. I'm definitely doing some shit wrong.
You was like collecting stuff.
I need a girlfriend. I need a wife or something to control my shit because I'm out there. I'm
with you, All Star.
I need somebody to come in here and beat me down then because
All Star don't want to part with it. That's what it is. He just don't
That's what it is. He's got a set
connection. When I first bought this.
Yeah, buddy, I'm doing something wrong. I need somebody to come help me then. Big Rod. Let's go to Big Rod. Big Rod.
Oh, but Black Mamba, send me some speakers, please. I'll pay for the shipping.
Hey, Black Mamba, answer that question, Black Mamba.
I second that. Send me some too, Black Mamba.
Black Mamba, answer that question, Black Mamba.
You used to have a garage full of stuff. What you got?
Yeah,
in there?
garage full.
Garage full. What you got?
No, he said when you go high, reach back and help a friend out, Black Mamba.
Moet the painter. You got to click that link I put in there, Moet. You got to click that link. I don't see you in here yet. Big Rod, talk to me, Big Rod.
Okay, like Sandy said, I'm glad you clarified that question because I was really scared to answer it. But
yeah,
I don't think I got sitting around is probably I don't know how to value it. I got shocks, cooler tank, air filter, and my factory rims. That's all I got. So I'm figuring about 2,500 maybe because I don't know what the value. Huh?
Sell them rims. Yeah, sell them rims.
So y'all sell y'all factory rims? You want to keep them?
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
I still kept mine for just in case.
Yeah, you did right, Miss Pink. Y'all still got my factory rims too.
Yeah, just in case I don't want the rims anymore. Just put the factory
dealership
back on.
back?
Huh?
Is the dealership buying back from y'all?
No, I sold mine. I sold them on.
Yeah, I didn't know about it. See, everybody right here pretty much had rims aftermarket with big, so nobody wanted the factory rims, so everybody took the factories off. So I know people step.
That's just Memphis.
They will buy them.
Put them out there. People want them. Promise you.
They want them.
Yes.
Okay. They brand
right,
I don't think I had them on there but 2 months, and I took them off, so they still brand new.
Yeah, well, I said mine kind of still brand new. Okay.
Yeah. Let's move over to Mama Duck. Mama Duck, listen. I just want to know, Mama Duck, all the extra stuff, Mama Duck, that still works. That's in the garage. That's not on the slingshot, but it's still good.
That includes all the parts Tim's got hanging out there.
Huh?
That includes all the parts Tim's got hanging out there in that garage.
Yep. I would probably say less than 5,000.
Tron, where's Tron shot at?
He's over here.
5,000. 5,000.
He's working on something.
No, we just get various parts here and there. We got the rear fin that we're going to replace on the slingshot with electric paint. It's still hanging on the wall over here. Not
tires,
on the
wheels, shocks,
struts, a couple of Zarati parts that aren't on yet. I got a bunch of parts I just put on last week, but yeah, if you count in the electric paint on the spin panel over here, and some of the other parts, we're probably around just under 5,000.
With all them slingshots you keep taking apart to paint, how big's the box of screws you got left over where you couldn't figure out?
They all go back in.
Most of them go back in.
Yeah.
He said most of them.
I still got John Bettis' seats and his some of his hood parts here.
We got Wendy's valve cover.
Wendy's valve cover. not done for her slingshot. So I got other people's stuff here too. Plus countless wrecks that I've done. We've saved parts that were just minor damage in case somebody needs one last resort and can't get a perfectly good one. You know, we hold on to a bunch of stuff like that if we need to.
Help our members out.
Yeah. Anybody needs one, we'll give it to them. Might have a slight crack or old blemish in it, but you know, insurance pays for one. We put a new part on, and even if it's just hurt a little bit, it's still usable. You know, last resort, nobody wants a damaged part, but stuff is hard to get. It's expensive, and somebody just wants something to hold them off for a little while. And you know, we got a stash of parts around too.
Okay, nice. We got a new guest. We got a new guest in the building. What's up, Moet the painter?
What's going on?
How you doing, sir?
Man, I'm all right. Just leaving the softball game. They had me coach.
Okay. Well, nice for you to click in, man. Hey, so listen, you came right in the middle of a discussion. So let me ask you this question, Mr. Moet the painter from Memphis, Tennessee. When it comes to your slingshot extra parts, now we're talking about the parts that still work, but they're just extra inside the garage. Would you put a value on that for me, sir? Put a value on it.
I ain't got a bunch of extra stuff. I got some stuff I bought that just didn't make sense, I believe. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say extra parts, $400 or $500. I ain't got a bunch of extra parts.
Okay.
I get rid of mine. I sell it soon I'm done.
There you go.
You hear that, All-Star?
Sell it.
Sell.
I see. Jasper, talk to me, Jasper. What are we talking about, Jasper?
You talking about over 10 grand worth of stuff still.
Jasper, that's what I'm talking about, Jasper. That's what I'm talking about, Jasper. Hey, I knew Jasper was gonna keep it real. I knew Jasper was gonna come.
Hey, when you got in circuit run behind that sound,
oh my God,
those speakers ain't cheap. Them subs ain't cheap. Them amps ain't cheap. I have gone through about
on the old ones
in Superman by itself chasing that sound. Yeah, I got parts I still got that still can be used. I mean, like I say, nuts and screws and bolts and all that stuff. I got all that. Got amps, speakers, 6.5, 8s, diamond subs. I mean, I've been trying to get rid of them. That was my first, but you know how you get your first lady? You don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But those diamond sub 10 those was my first. And I done switched out maybe about 4 times. And them things run a lot, almost $800-900 a shot a piece. So I would say I got over 10 grand worth of extra parts and stuff. That's still good. I sell every now and then, but it's hard to get rid of because when you're in a slingshot, when you're doing slingshot rentals and stuff, those extra parts come in handy. So it's hard to get rid of. I can use them on the sling.
So that mama said, back off. She said, back off. She's trying to sell us stuff. Yeah. She said, back off, Jasper. She's trying to sell her stuff. Moet, I appreciate that. I appreciate that super chat, Moet. Thank you for that super chat, Moet.
No problem.
Listen, man, I was y'all making me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like my money management is really horrible because I'm probably like 15,000, like
yeah.
I think I got 3 sets of rims. I got 3 sets of rims just sitting in there. The factory rims and 2 other sets and the rims that's on the slingshot. Maybe 3 batteries and I probably got 20 speakers.
Think about it when you take some roaches off there.
Yeah.
You take roaches off your bike and go buy you another set of roaches. What that tell you?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I gotta
feel good just sitting there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Jesus Christ. Y'all make it. Jeez. All right.
Yeah, trophies in the garage. You walk by looking at your rims.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
All-Star don't want to get rid of that stuff. He ain't stick.
He doesn't.
Now, you know what, Queen? It's finna get real right now because y'all giving that stuff up for free. Y'all giving it up for $20. I'm not giving it up for $20, Queen. I'm giving it up for $15.
If I pay $800, you gonna give me $750.
Listen, I'll give you half price off. Listen, let's just put it out right. If I got 2 yellow tops, because that's back in the day. You sound guys, don't look at me, sound guys. I got 2 yellow tops back in the day. Listen, they about $400.
Yep.
Queen, what would you sell that for, Queen?
200. They're old, but still good. So you sell them for half.
Yeah, you don't want your mind, girl.
No.
Nah, at least 300.
You gotta go 350 on that. A yellow top?
Buying those yellow tops, but new people that don't know better yet. I know I said that, I'm so wrong. They will buy it, but you still can't hit them over the head with it. So you gotta go half on it.
Well, I'm a businessman. I'm gonna hit him over the head with it. That's all to it.
I got a 6-month-old XS battery.
You got a garage full of stuff. You can't hit people over the head with
but you know how important those batteries are. Those are strong batteries.
How old is the battery?
Going to AutoZone and buying you a little small battery. You talking about that yellow top? That's a big battery.
It's old. How old is the battery?
They still sell them, Sandy. They still sell them. It's just that
they still sell them, but yours might be 10 years old.
No, it's probably. I got one of them is probably 3.5 years, and the other one's probably.
That's too old to sell somebody a battery. Don't sell a 3.5-year-old battery because battery's lifespan about 5 years. So
Big Rod, you put a multimeter, Big Rod, it's gonna give you 13 volts. What you talking about?
But for how much longer though?
As long as you keep a good trickle charge on a battery, lasts you at least 6 to 8 years.
Thus the reason charge half. Thus the reason what Big Rod just said.
If it'll last 8, he's 3-4 years into it. Sell it for half.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, what would y'all say y'all factory rims for?
Yeah, I was just wanting to ask that question too. If I decide to sell them, what's the price?
I sold mine to a guy in Oklahoma. As soon as I took them off, so maybe my rims was like a year old. So I think he paid like $900. It was almost $1,000 I got for my wheels.
For some factory rims?
Is that with the rims and tires, or just with that rim and tires?
I went through in the tires. I wasn't gonna go down. Those tires for the SLR back then was what? The back was a 20, the front was 18s. I wasn't gonna go that small. So
yeah, they were 20 and 18. The back tire was a 305. Yeah. That's what I got. That's what I had. I sold mine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just gave the tires, but yes, that's what I charged for the week.
Look for me on Marketplace tomorrow.
How much is it going now for?
Oh, no, I don't know what it's going for now because I sold mine back in 2018, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll be on Marketplace tomorrow.
I'll give a whole set of factory rims away for me about 15, 18.
Yeah.
That's what.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
For real?
Yeah. 18. Shoot, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I got a trip coming
ready to go sell.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Queen.
Yeah.
That's what it is, Queen. Yeah, you doing 50% off. So yeah, that's probably why I got
all that Sling Mod stuff I bought. Remember all those Sling Mod pods and all that stuff? I sold all that and I did sell it half off. All the Sling Mod stuff because I don't even have any of that. So those side speaker pods, the little hip hop, I sold all those and I sold them for half off. But I cut into them and I used them. So why would I I just felt like I didn't need to hit nobody over the head because I cut into them. To fit my speakers and stuff. So no, I think that was fair price.
Yeah, but you gotta think of it like this here. When you put a speaker over there, you ain't gonna see them hoes.
One of mine was baby, it was some tape and mortar.
Well, you got a bad eye, girl. Then.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of them was.
But she was old school though.
Yeah, when they starting off, they just trying something before they start really getting into. And that was the exact same thing I did. I just was buying all that stuff off of Sling Mods. No, I didn't want to keep that here. I will sell it in a minute. Somebody want my windscreen. I just ain't found another one right now because I don't want that little small windscreen that comes with it for the SLR models. I just can't find another one, but I'm selling that as soon as I get another one. I'm selling that windscreen.
You see what Black Mama
I sell
said?
it the minute it comes off. It's got to go.
Queen, you see what Black Mama said? Black Mama said people don't want to pay what it's worth. They don't want to pay what it's worth.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it's used. It's old. It ain't new. It's used.
Yeah. All right. So listen, that was the end of my session. So we're gonna go on a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna start off with Mama Duck. Mama Duck, the floor is gonna be yours, Mama Duck. When we come back, and you can ask a question, suggestion, or a comment, or whatever you would like. So we'll be right back.
Welcome to ATL Slingshot Store.
ATL Slingshot Store. Our store and installation shop is located in Kennesaw, Georgia, and on the web at atlslingshotstore.com. We offer aftermarket parts for the Polaris Slingshot and Vanderhall, body kits, LED lights, stereo equipment, air ride, rims, and installation services. Our primary offering is acrylic aftermarket parts with the option for personal customization. Parts are cut with an in-house CNC laser cutting machine. In addition, we are the dealer for various vendors. In-store financing offered through Snap Finance and online through Affirm. We offer the recently launched DDM Works Limelights. The Chaser LED kits can be purchased in a variety of packages, from only wheel rings and underglow to a full kit. Our focus is the installation of basic sound systems to medium-sized builds. We proudly offer the speaker brand PRV from Brazil. This year, we are bringing in a new brand to the Atlanta market, Torque Audio.
Thank you for your support for the last 3 years. We'll continue to make parts for your toys.
All right, and we're back. That was the ATL Slingshot Store here in Kennesaw, Georgia, man. Go see Santos in May. If you need something, give them a call. Go to the online store, and they have it for you there. All right, so we're gonna go with Mama Duck. Mama Duck, I'm finished. The floor is yours, Mama Duck. If you want to talk about your event, you want to talk about a suggestion, a comment, whatever you want to talk about, Mama Duck, you have the live chat's attention, and you have all the panel members' attention. So the floor is yours, Mama Duck.
I guess I have a question for everyone that's putting events on, attending events, what have you. We have the light competition, we have the sound competition. My event, I'm thinking about doing something for the guys that have performance mods. Kenyatta got this started. He said, you got everything for the light, you got everything for the sound, but you have nothing for people with turbos and superchargers. What are you guys' thoughts on having something for those guys too, as far as the competition? Yeah. Texas Queen, what are you looking at? Oh, you want to do it?
She all in the live chat.
Making funny comments, so I was just laughing at time. I'm sorry, Mama Duck.
No, you're good. You're good. I just want to know your thoughts on that. Doing something for the people with performance mods on their slingshots. We don't have anything for them.
Well, I hadn't thought about it. Yeah. I don't know how to judge that, so I'd have to probably follow behind somebody else.
Drag These racing? Are my ideas.
Mama Duck, anything's better than the sound company. Yeah, let's try something new.
I'm thinking schedule something at a racetrack or a drag strip. Let them run against each other.
Wow.
That's something I've got going on that I'm thinking about in Nashville. What's your thoughts on it? If you were attending an event and you had performance mods, would you do it?
Mama Duck, you got to give a big trophy for that one. You got to go a big trophy for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think do a track day or track something like what you're talking about, Mama Duck. I've seen that. Was it at SS22 event?
Maggie Valley does.
Maggie Valley does burnouts.
When they do the drive through the cones.
Oh, you got to drive through the cones. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, if you go back and look on their page, they got an event day where they do the drive, where they drive through the cones and it gets timed and see how many cones you knock down going through it. It's a course, obstacle course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do that. Mm-hmm. They do that. No, just something like that, taking them to a track, making it like a day ride. One of my day rides would take them on a back road day ride over to the drag strip and let them run one-on-one with each other and have a trophy for the winners.
Yeah, I think that would sell. Mama Duck.
I think so too. Kenyatta's definitely in. I do know that. I do know. Tim, do you have a question for all of them?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, but no four-seater but a pull up on me. No four-seater but a pull up on me. I tell you what, I dare one of them four-seaters to pull up on me in my two seats. I'm out.
All right, as far as competition,
y'all ever see Miss Pink do her burnouts and donuts?
Why you gotta snitch, Rod? Why you gotta snitch?
Man, now, cause you gotta get your
Yeah, I
shine
got
on. That's
some
what you do.
surprise for
You
you,
gonna
girl.
pull up and do what? I got
some
video.
surprise.
Pull up and do
I got
what?
some surprise for you.
Pull up and skit.
You gonna spin that thing around so fast?
Yeah. I have to make an entrance, right?
Oh my God.
See,
You know.
Fiona try to be humble and stuff. So it's a whole nother side of Miss Pink that y'all don't know. So she try to be cool, but Miss Pink pull up when she stunt. She ride down the highway 95 miles per hour with 1 foot out the bike.
Okay.
She that kind of rider, all star.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I am. Well, I
So
did say
Mama
I ride
Duck,
with the big boys.
Mama Duck
Yeah.
had to teach how to drive a stick, but she perfected the stick, and she ain't doing nothing less than 90 or 95, and she got that
Jesus.
foot outside the whole way down
And
the
you
highway.
better keep up.
See, there she come on. Come on, quit being soft on this show.
Let me
Yeah.
let me get back to Mama
Look,
Duck.
that's why
Tron.
they don't let me lead the line. They put me in the back or in the middle.
I ride with you
And
too.
she
I
gonna
like to
leave.
do business. I like
Let
to
me get back to Tron. I think Tron was saying something.
No, I'm just saying, it's 2023. These light competitions, I think it's about time we let some paint in there and show them up.
Yeah.
Get some of that electric paint in there and show them up a little bit.
Hey, somebody got to start it, and it'll catch on. Somebody got to start it.
Yeah.
That's
They
how
won't
everything
allow it,
catches
though.
on. Somebody gotta step out there and do it.
They won't allow it. That's the thing. They said it's paint. It's not LEDs.
Yeah.
Hey, your show, your contest.
There you go.
Yeah.
True.
I like the paint. I seen it. No, y'all had it on Savannah Strong and the Tron bike. There's a bike in Tampa, Florida that looked good. You know, he was competing in the light show. It just wasn't bright enough. He didn't have enough, but he looked good with the light in the hood. It looked real good. I like it.
Nice. All right, let's keep it going. We're gonna go over to Sandy D. Sandy D, the floor is yours, ma'am. You have the live chat listening. You have the panel members listening. For a question or comment or suggestion, go ahead, Sandy D.
Don't have any questions. I just want to remind everybody once again, Atlanta Sling Fest, June 23rd through 25th. Check us out on atlantaslingfest.com. Hope to see you here. We've got a big weekend planned. Come out and have a little fun.
Okay, nice.
That's it.
All right, Jasper, Jacksonville, Duval. You got the live chat listening to you. You got the panel members listening to you, Jasper. You got a comment, suggestion? The floor is yours, sir.
First of all, I just want to say, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I mean, just like you said, this is how you meet your friends in the slingshot world. Like I said, I'm a first timer here. I'm still young in the slingshot business game. Like I said, it's to me, it's an experience. I mean, I love it. You know, I think I'm a best person for it. But also want to put this out to the all-star. Hey man, do what you do. Keep doing you, man. You're heading in the right direction, man. I mean, that's from an old cat to a young cat. Hey, you're heading in the right direction, man. Stay positive for what you're doing.
I appreciate it, Jasper.
That's it.
Jasper, I'm about to be 50 years old, Jasper. You can call me a young cat.
When you get 65, then you can say you. When you get 65, then you can say you're old.
Oh, I'm 49, pushing 50 right now. About to.
Who said they're pushing 50?
I'm 49. I'm about to be 50, man.
Oh my God, I'm about to be 60. You talking about to be 50?
Call me a young cat.
Am I the only younger person in here? No shade. No shade.
Let's jump down to Moet. Moet, the painter, Memphis, Tennessee. Moet, listen, I know you came in late, brother, but right now you have the live chat listening and you have the panel members listening. It's your turn for a question, suggestion, or comment, Mr. Moet, the painter.
Is he on mute?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Moet, we can't hear you. Hey, you're gonna click off and come back. Click off and come back. We can't hear you. Let's keep it going. We're gonna go, Miss Pink. Miss Pink, talk to me. You got the whole live chat listening, Miss Pink. You got the panel members listening, Miss Pink. Now we know you do donuts. We know this. We know you ride 85, 90 miles per hour with your leg hanging out the damn slingshot.
Thanks a lot, Rod.
Listen, the floor is yours. Do you have a question?
Yes, the question I have is why do most of the events I go to, it be the same people winning? Why is that? And it's less stuff for the women to compete in.
What do you mean less stuff?
Yeah.
Mostly for the sound competition. Not like I don't like me. I don't have like the big all the speakers and stuff like that. So but then you let I said have a subwoofer and just a regular speakers, and then you let somebody come in that's in a higher class than me compete against me, and that's not fair.
Well,
I see that a lot.
They've got all the different classes. I mean, they got featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight. So
They do, but they let some of the other weights compete in what they don't need to compete in, and then they let them win.
I know they let them compete up. I don't think anybody can compete down.
Yeah,
Like,
they
if you're
can't
in a
compete down.
featherweight, nobody should be able to compete in that class if they're not a featherweight.
Yeah,
I agree with you. You got a featherweight trying to come into a lightweight. I think you should have a whole different bike going into that category.
I say that because I have seen it done.
Yeah, it's unfair.
Yeah, that wouldn't be right.
I have seen it done.
I mean, why would I? Like I said, if I'm a middleweight and I know I can do heavyweight, I shouldn't be able to go into from a middleweight to a heavyweight. And if I'm gonna go heavyweight, why not get me a heavyweight bike to compete with? Not take my middleweight bike to, just go up.
That's why I just stay with the parking lot.
Yeah.
And also, like for example, I have 24-inch rims. So is it fair that somebody beat me with stock rims, just regular rims? I mean, just regular stock. Is that fair?
Is that a competition?
Oh, in the contest?
Yeah.
What's the contest?
So should I win or should my with stock rims win? If I have on 24-inch chromes and they just got regular.
Wow. So you're saying at the show when they have the best rims trophy?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna get beat if you got 24-inch chrome and they got stock wheels. I don't know how you're gonna get beat.
Well, they trust me. They have done because I got done to me several times.
Miss Pink, you sure you wasn't was you late or something, Miss Pink? Because I don't know
no.
It's gonna lose to factory.
No,
What you're doing? Maybe you burnt the wheels off, and maybe that's why you lost. You should just rename that bike Krispy Kreme.
Wow, no. I see a lot of favoritism going in different events, especially if this person know this person. Say it again. No, I don't want to do that. But I'm just for what I have seen, and that makes me not kind of want to compete and put my bike in stuff. Because I see the same people winning in the sound competition, rim competition, different stuff. It'd be the same people winning, but they just at different events. So they make me like not kind of want to put my bike in. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna, not gonna win or anything.
Yeah.
Well, you have to put your bike in, your rims killing. But only thing that I wouldn't say, I've seen shows, even our show we do, but some shows do best rims and then they do best stock trophies too. So the person at the stock rims might have won because they do a stock like plain Jane bikes, what they call factory rims, factory nothing's added on. So sometimes you give a best plain Jane, but then you get a best rim. So you got two different categories really. Some shows, so you can really have to go back and look at it though. So
yeah, we don't want you to be discouraged about that particular event.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking
Right.
what it was, because everybody do different, and just like Big Rod said, you'll have the categories for somebody that did nothing to theirs. I forgot what that one is called, and then you have some
plain Jane.
Plain Jane, yeah.
Yeah. So
I see Black Mambas. Yeah, I see Black Mama's comment, I think, over here talking about how
I believe it's based on crowd voting too, and sometimes it be just the judges and who you know, and that's how they end up winning majority of the time, even when they don't have the crowd voting.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that crowd voting just because it's a popularity contest. I mean, a lot of the shows I go to, I'm by myself. I mean, I don't have anybody else that lives within 100 miles of me showing up. So if it's a crowd popularity contest, I lose.
Yeah, you're
I
not
don't
gonna
have
win.
no friends.
That's just like if it happened more in Atlanta than anywhere else. Atlanta comes to more events than any place. So if they go like you go down to Tampa, Atlanta gonna be there. And if you just judging it by the crowd by itself, you're gonna lose. That's
You
just
gotta,
that's it.
you gotta build your bike for the
I
thrill.
agree with that. I agree with that. I experienced that from in Atlanta. I agree with that. Atlanta sticks together like Velcro. So yeah,
Miss
they're
Pink,
gonna win
you gonna get off
everything.
Atlanta, Miss Pink. You gonna get off Atlanta, Miss
All
Pink.
Star area.
I'm sorry, Atlanta, but Atlanta.
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
speak for the
but
other platforms, but that did not happen at Sling Fest.
no, I'm not at Sling Fest,
Not
but
at Sling Fest. I don't play that.
yeah, I'm not at Sling Fest.
Not
No,
at
it
Sling.
wasn't there.
I have seen it happen in Atlanta, but it was not at Sling Fest.
Yeah, I second that. It wasn't at Sling Fest.
It
I
was not
second
at
that.
Sling Fest.
Do
We
y'all
are
think
not
it should
going
be
to
a
do that.
better system as far as doing judging? I mean, you have people that judges, right? But they're normally in, like I say, just like you were saying, Miss Pink, they got their own clicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I think
Judges
that's a
out of
different
town, no matter what.
way of doing judging. I mean, they got systems out there that you can set it up there and they can tell you the difference who won what. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's favoritism, and it's not fair.
It is. It
I
is.
think I got a damn good listening bike, but like I say, it's all favoritism. I'm not that well known, but if I bring something and it's bouncing and someone beat me because of what I got, it kind of pisses you off a little, you know, and discourages.
It do. So and it do like it make you not want to compete. So I just go for the ride now. So I don't even put the bike in anymore. So I'm just there for the ride and the entertainment. So
Just bring it on.
I just
got
go
a
hang out with Big
He got a
Rod.
Gucci bike, but hey, I mean, he stopped competing because hey, he blew somebody out and that person won. So,
Yeah. Moet, you had something, Moet?
I just told her just bring it back by me, and we'll make we get the trophy. We got it.
Okay.
I got you. All right. I said, but that's all I had. You know, that's all my concern.
Hey, Sandra, where you out of Atlanta?
Yes, I'm in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting there just right now where y'all from. So, you know,
Yeah.
if I hit you up on the chat,
Look up AtlantaSlingFest.com and you can reach me there.
I got you.
Let's go down to Twist. What's up, Twist? Now you got the whole live chat. You got the panel members. What is your question, comment, or suggestion, sir?
Well, I just want to remind everybody, I'll be putting some more posts out here in the coming weeks, but August 24th through the 27th, we've got our three-wheel showdown event going to be in French Lick, Indiana at the French Lick Resort Spa and Casino. Wanting people to try to make a family getaway out of it. You know, bring your family, hit the spa, hit the casino, hit the golf courses, have a lot of fun. Bring those 70s and 80s best, because we're even going to give out awards for those 70s and 80s costumes when we've got the live band playing and things like that. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff going on that weekend. And then, you know, I always like to try to give shout outs, especially in my posts when I put them on Facebook, as far as to the different vendors and everything that have helped me along the way when I've had to buy equipment, things like that. So wanted to give a shout out, you know, to Light the Night LEDs, Rev Dynamics, TNL Light Factory. And then I also want to give a big shout out to Genius Audio, which is where I've got my sound system through, and then Ventronics Custom Audio, who actually built those custom infinity light pods that you saw that you like on the sides of that slingshot. I mean, those are one-of-a-kind light pods. I believe it's the first one in the country with those infinity lights. Somebody tried to tell me somebody else may have had some a couple years ago, but nobody has a name, pictures, or anything else. So, you know, it's one of those, no photo, it didn't happen.
It's like Bigfoot.
Yeah, just like Bigfoot.
Like
yeah.
Bigfoot.
Yep, exactly. I mean, so we've got those infinity lights going. I've got a few more boxes and packages of lights out there that I still got to get installed one of these days. You know, I'm still chasing Big Rod up there, but it's much love. I just enjoy hitting the shows, having a good time, hanging out with anybody. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. We're just all out there. It's all about the community. Like I said, I mean, I made a lot of friends when I got my slingshot. They don't tell you when you buy a slingshot, you're going to pick up a whole new group of friends, and those friends become family. And that's just all there is to it.
Right.
Slingshot bosses, Jacksonville, Duval.
Oh, yeah. All right, Moet. What's going on, Moet? Listen, I want to, before you have the floor, Mr. Moet, the painter, I want to ask you a question that you missed, Mr. Moet.
What's up? What's up?
The question is this.
Oh, Lord.
How many of your slingshot friends were friends before the slingshot? Like, are all your slingshot friends because of a slingshot?
Yeah. Most,
yeah. So let me ask it again. So the slingshot friends that you have now, you met all those peoples and they're friends because of your slingshot.
I think maybe one or two. You know, my slingshot sitting in the garage almost a year, but I forgot I even had it. So I met Max said his daughter went to gymnastics with mine. Now me and him got to talking. Then he like, hey, you got a slingshot? I got one too. And that's how I started building mine. So yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And worldwide, I knew worldwide from the Harley game.
Okay. All right, Moet. Well, the floor is yours, sir. You have the live chat. You have the panel members. If you have a question, suggestion, comment, man, let's hear it.
On these events, I think that they focus so much on the sound now till we forget to have actual judges come looking at the bikes and seeing the details of them. So I'm wondering, will they ever bring that car show feel back? You know, like who got the. I mean, when we was in Houston, you had the vendor and they picked their best bike, but it wasn't a real judge to say, hey, we voting the best slingshot here today. Like overall sling, that really didn't go on there. So I really want to see that come back. What y'all think about that?
I'm with you.
Everybody quiet.
I want that old
I agree.
I'm with Moet. And something else I want to add to what he just said, and I know we've already planned for it at our event in August, as far as, you know, judging overall bikes that are there, you know, to try to find, let's call, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Best in show, you know, something like that. But now I do want to throw out there that it is best in show. It is not best in show up 2 hours before the end of the show, and then you get the prize and get to go home.
Well, I'm thinking like more something you actually got to sign. I mean, even though if you go to the tent, it's not nowhere to even sign up for that, you know. And that's I think that's need to be something like, hey, sign up roster if you want to get that. That's something you need to pay for. Like when you go to the car show, put your car in the car show, you got to pay for that.
Yep, I got you.
I got a comment on that one. So now, Moet, that's a good point. But most people complain about paying to get into a show. First of all, now, then if you go say I got to pay for a class to get in, which I know they did at Sling Talk. I seen it one other show. You pay for each class that you want to be in a trophy, but that's cool. I don't have a problem with it because, like I said, we got a $30,000 tour and we put $30,000 to $50,000 in it. But we got people complaining about $20 to get in the class, which
for every class and every show. Period.
You should have to pay for that. I agree with that. My biggest thing about a show, the biggest concern with judges is makes it harder. And I didn't judge a show. We had judges that did that show last year. But the thing is, we have people that ride around all day and move around. It's hard to watch a bike and see a bike when nobody sits still. So really got to put a time frame. I need your bike in this area from 2 to 4. To give the judges time to walk around, but you got people that ride off to the show, ride off to the mall, go hang to the hotel. So that makes it hard to pick. And then you might be the best at the show, but when the judge came by, he didn't see your bike. How can you judge him for night? You're not there. So that you got to kind of sit still. Like at a car show, car shows put their cars there. They don't move no more. You enter them in, you raise the hood, you put your out. They sit there for the whole 8 hours. They don't move.
If you enter that in, if you entered that slingshot in, I mean, you ain't leaving for the sound competition.
I'm agree with you, but that's what I'm saying. But most every show that people have, every show that everybody has, they do best of show, best of rim, best rap. Every show does that. They give at least a minimum of 10 to 30 trophies, hands down. But it's hard to judge them if your bike is not sitting still. Everybody knows this show will give out these trophies, but if you're constantly riding a parking lot, spinning around, or I'm gone, how can you be judged? And then when you get back, you don't get picked. You like, so that's a kind of a tricky little area to deal with.
That's what I'm saying though. They don't have a way to. You need to sign up. Once you sign up for it, you gotta sit still. It ain't no
What you could do
sign up
there,
for.
Moetta and Rod, is you could do like a show and shine, 3 o'clock. Everybody that wants to be in show and shine or compete, you come to that area, and everybody park in that area, and say it's from 3 to 4. You don't move
Good
from
idea.
3 to 4. You gotta have guidelines. That's where your host has to organize something
Yeah, but I
where those
think
people
every
aren't
class
out running around.
needs some type of fee, and that'll make you sit down. If you pay to get in there, nah, you ain't going nowhere. I don't care if you pay $5. I ain't gonna do $5 because I had to go.
Yeah, I think Maggie Valley does a good job. They make you park in a certain area if you want to be a part of that. They'll tell you have to park on the left side. They give you an area to park, and sometimes they'll tell you to go ahead and open up your hood. They'll identify you so that you're in that area. But far as a fee, I've never seen them take a fee for that.
I think Tampa charged a fee, didn't they, All Star, when we were there? And they did the best in show, but they had everyone pull up. If you were in there, then you pulled under the tent at the designated time and you got judged.
Yeah, but I don't think they paid a fee, did they?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh, did they?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh shit! Okay.
That's why you didn't win, All Star. You didn't pay the fee.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tampa charged the fee, but I'm gonna double check that.
You're right, Twist.
And do y'all think it need to be a fee for every class? That's just my opinion now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you're gonna get into an event, yeah, you should have a fee.
Yeah.
I mean, you trying to display your bike, you know?
Yeah.
I've been to several shows, and you're right. I mean, any different class you want to enter to get judged or have a chance to win, you got to pay a fee. There ain't no freebies.
And that's the thing.
Just like someone
There's not even a fee for it. So
pay $30,000 for a bike, you get mad because you can't pay $10 or $20. You know? Whew.
Hey, they get mad though. Ooh, they get mad.
Yeah, they
get mad.
I seen the first
They
hand.
do get mad.
Get mad. I just say don't pay to get in. You don't look at a judge. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the first thing people ask me is how much is your entry fee? I mean, there's not one at Sling Fest Nashville, but there is for light and sound competition. So I see what you're saying, Moetta.
Yes,
Mama Doug, do you charge for the other categories other than lights and sound?
No, ma'am.
You don't?
No.
See that?
You don't have best team bike.
To me, it's kind of like if you don't got a fee for it or a class, it's not a class. I mean, you can't really judge in it because nobody really paying attention. But if you go in and say, okay, we're gonna have a sign up sheet for the best rim, you sign up for that. You got to be judged upon that. You know, if you don't pay the fee, you need to be judged upon that.
Yeah.
Hey, All Star, somebody in the comments. I'm sorry. Somebody in the comments when Savannah Strong is. It's July 14th and 15th.
What was that? Swab. Say the dates again, Mama Duck.
July 14th and 15th.
July 14th and 15th.
Yep, and Slinging Things wanted to know where in Atlanta. It's going to be in South Fulton. And if you reach out to me, I can get you more information, Slinging Things.
Hey, Moet. I think, man, I don't. This is just my opinion. Why they don't do a fee for the best of show, best rims, best paint? I don't think they put. In my opinion, I don't think they put value on the lights and the sound, but they don't really put a lot of stock into who's going to get best paint and best rims and best wrap. They don't put a lot of stock into that. I think they be concentrating on the lights and the sound.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's something that I mean, a lot of people put a lot of energy in these bikes to make them look good. I know. Sound. I ain't finna put a lot of energy in the sound.
Yeah.
But the way it look, I'm out of energy in it. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think I got every screw painted on my bike, so I put a lot of detail. So that's what I'm coming from. I mean, when you go to the car show, I've been in the car show game for too long. Yes, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that is something. That is something we need to bring up to the platforms, man. You need to put more emphasis on the best in show and the paint job and the and all that stuff. And bring them to the front. Park them at the front. Let everybody see them or something. You know,
all the way down to the interior, man. Like,
yeah,
we got some bad interior, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we was in Houston. Somebody had an 8-ball in the headrest. Had a whole drilled in the headrest. I was like, now they thought about that before they came out there, you know. So
yeah. Well, conversations like these is what lead to change. So somebody that's well, you got 3 on here right now. You got 3 event platforms that you got Sandy D, Sling Fest, you got Mama Duck, and you got Big Rod. They all have their event. And this conversation is where you bring it out.
You got Larry with Through a Showdown.
Larry too. Larry got the Indiana. He got the 3-Wheel Showdown. You got this is the platform to say it. Yep.
You get 4-5 shows.
So what you said has been heard there, Moet. All right. So
I thought I heard Moet saying he wanted to judge.
I think the judges need to be from out of town. Period.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
Atlanta, the judge need to be from Memphis or Texas or something. The show is in. They need to be from Atlanta or something. They don't need to be in town.
I agree 100%.
I agree with that too.
Hey, my assumption is just get 3 people out there audience and let them judge.
Mama Duck, where do you get your judges from, Mama Duck?
They are local here in Nashville. They're members in my group, basically. Yeah. They're not really big on traveling, so they don't know a lot of the people. And I think that's a big factor because when you talk about favoritism, you know, stuff like that, my judges, they don't travel. They're pretty much homebodies in Nashville. They don't know a lot of the slingshot world. And I think that's fair. And I don't judge my own show. I don't do that. I organize it and that's it. But I let the judge.
What would you think?
You're not competing in your events, right? If
I'm
you're
sorry?
hosting it, you don't compete. If you're hosting, you
No.
don't compete.
No, I don't compete.
Okay.
No.
That's what it should be.
Yes. Because it's not about me. It's about the people coming to the show.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Don't compete in your own show. That's just not right.
It's not right.
In my own town, so.
All-Star, do you have a question?
I think he answered it.
Oh, and All-Star, I have an answer for you. Tampa did charge for the competition for the Best in Show.
Okay.
I thought they did.
Yeah, they did. I was in it.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that.
Hey, so All-Star?
Yes.
Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So Jack Long is saying the sound competition takes a long time. So when will you have a chance to have the other contests? That's the point. I think that's exactly what Moet was saying. Everything is so much emphasis on the sound competition, not so much the light competition, because that goes by fast and they do need to do better with how to figure that one out. But it's a sound competition. Maybe while those people that are doing the sound competitions, us that's not in it and don't care two shits for the sound competition, why can't something else? Sorry, I did have to throw that in there because I'm with you. It takes up a lot of the event, and a lot of us is not really into the sound competition. We're not going there for that. So since we're not going there for the sound competition, have something for us that's not going for the sound competition. Have those events or those contests like Moet said, best interior, this and that, because obviously the sound people are not trying to have best paint or interior. So why can't there be a whole nother set of judges that are doing that while the sound competition is going on, or on Friday, or whatever it may be? But they definitely need to do that because everybody's not there for that sound competition. Give us something too, and that's a great thing for us to win some stuff like those. So yeah, that's a great one that you proposed to everybody, Moet. And these platforms need to figure it out.
Oh my God, this girl is crazy. All right, so let me.
I definitely agree with you.
Let me give a super thank you to Black Mama for her super chat. She says, All-Star, how many are still your friends after the Death Bounce Speakers premiere?
them all, Star.
Oh my God! Listen up, Black Mamba.
Let me come behind Texas. Let me come behind Texas Queen. This I saw this with my own eyes, and I pay attention when I go to shows. I go to hang out, but I watch kind of how shows run just because that's just how my mind operates. But when I was in Houston this past Swing Spirit, so when the sound show was going on, I saw the judges walk around with clipboards and they were judging the other bikes for the best of show. They were looking because they gave you stickers for whatever class you was in. So while the sound show was going on, that's what they did. And actually, that's what we did at our show last year. So while the sound show was going on, we had judges walking around judging bikes. But like I said, if you happen to leave because you don't want to be at the sound show and all that, you missed the opportunity to judge because we gave out the awards after the sound show. But if you wasn't there doing it because you're not interested in the sound show, I'm gonna go do something else and I'll be back. You missed the opportunity to win because the judges were walking around while the sound show was going on.
Was that announced though, Big Rock, that they were doing it so people wouldn't leave? Like, was it announced that y'all?
No, I don't think so because we
They can make
just
it wasn't an event. It wasn't a real event. It wasn't considered a real event.
No, I think
it wasn't a real event.
I mean, it wasn't a real class. I mean,
what you mean a real class? I mean, we had best rims, best. I mean, what you talking about?
I'm not at the Memphis show, but I'm saying like in Houston, it wasn't considered like a class. They didn't really say, "Hey, we got this class right here."
Well, they had it was online. You had to register online to do it in Houston. Yeah. So you had to register because I knew about the money because then at the amp told me, he said, I paid for this class. I'm in the best rap class. So you had to go online and register to do it. It wasn't like no table register. You had to do everything online. So if you went online, if you don't keep it, it just kind of the side part about social media kind of takes away. There's no personal interaction. You really got to get on the internet and chase it. But all the registration was done online because you couldn't even pay it to show. You had to do the QR code and register on your phone and do everything.
I'm too slow for that.
And then it wasn't even announced, like you said, for people to not leave. They didn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
They just figured, like we all think, all the attention is going to the sound competition. So they probably
communication's key.
Right.
I think communication is the big factor at all these shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to have a set time if you're going to do best of show, best rims. I think have a set time and have everybody in one area, kind of like Maggie Valley does. That way they know, hey, be here 3:00. 3 to 4. We're going to be judging your vehicles.
Okay.
Good point.
All right, Queen. Did you have something, Queen, you want to give out, say something?
Well, Texas is the best state. That's all I got.
Wow.
You've been down there playing with her hair for an hour.
Wow.
It's just the largest state there.
He said it's what?
It's just the largest state.
Yeah.
That's why we the best. Everything's better in Texas.
What's that highway that go Houston? What's that 49 that goes south, they go east, they go back west, and go back north, they come back? That's the roughest highway ever. I don't know, whoever did Houston, Texas, the Department of Transportation needs to fix that.
I'll put that.
Houston should be a 5-hour drive. It should not be a 9-hour drive from Memphis. All on twists and turns.
Yeah, I like what Black Mama just said about the best of the rims and best wrap, best interior. She said to have that before the sound show, and when you're giving awards for the sound, while you got everybody's attention, give those awards out then, so they get that same shine as the same people who are getting their sound trophies. That would be good. I like that.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
agree.
Rush. Hit the 9 as hell.
Darren Rush says, what is Rush? He says,
Is that Highway 59?
Have multiple events going the same day would be better. Okay. All right. So listen, I just want to remind everybody this episode was sponsored by Light the Night. You got to get Light the Night if you want to light the night. The ATL Slingshot Store, Kennesaw, Georgia. 210 Slingers. Their motto is the 210 Slingers are always in the street. And Alamo Cycleplex, man. Alamo Cycleplex. Listen, if you're in the market for a slingshot, this is where you get your biggest discount, your biggest deal for a slingshot. Go to Alamo Cycleplex and get your slingshot. All right. So I want to thank you guys for being a part of Sling Talk 18, man. I loved having you. Love sitting here conversing with you guys. You guys made an awesome show, man. Jasper, I'll see you pretty soon, Jasper, and we're gonna run them back again. And I'll definitely see Mama Duck and all you guys.
All Star, you competing this weekend?
You know what, Moet? It's in my city. It's in my city, Moet. I gotta press play. I gotta press play. I got to.
He's got to come hit him with the death bounce.
Moet, I got 2 new songs too. I'm ready to let them go. 2 new songs.
I'm officially 100% death bounce yesterday. Like, oh shit, I always do. So.
I feel you. Listen, I'm changing out DSP. And that's all I'm gonna say. Changing out DSP. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you heard me in Jacksonville and Tampa, I'm changing out DSP. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm gonna say one thing on that too, All Star. Vengeance is coming. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I'm gonna stay in the parking lot, man. I let you out.
All right, so listen, if you're in the Atlanta area, man, 3 Wheel Showdown is in Atlanta this weekend, man. Listen, you got Texas coming, you got Florida coming, you got New Jersey coming, you got South Carolina coming, you got North Carolina coming. Listen, it's the place to be, the 3 Wheel Showdown. They're doing the Team Grudge matches on Friday night, man. They did it once before in Jacksonville. It was a hit. They're going to do it again. And then late Friday night, going to do the sound competition. And then Saturday, man, the sound competition, man. You got to be there. If you're here, make it there. You'll have a great time, man. Once again, my name is All Star. This is Straight Up TV, Sling Talk 18. Thank you guys. What's up, man?
All Star. Let me get one thing real quick.
Yeah.
All Star. Mr. Oliver, if you called me out earlier,
we'll
get you a couple of these.
Yeah, that's my belt. Let's be careful.
We'll get you a couple of these.
Yeah.
Goodness.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, Larry Oliver.
I'm gonna be wearing that thing around my waist. I'm gonna be doing me the discount double check like Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna look right at
they should bring the belt, and whoever wins get to lose their belt. Yeah.
Hey. They said pull up in first play. We pulling up hitting them light colors.
Okay. Big Rod, you having a good year, Big Rod. You having a good year.
I think they need to bring the belt. If you lose the belt.
Yeah.
Oh, make the belt travel.
There you go.
Make one belt go all the way around.
Yeah, make that belt travel.
Hey, let's do it. Me and Larry been battling for a while. It's a good friend of mine, so we've been battling in the ring. Hey, we on them Zeus products now, so we ain't swapping each other lights no more.
It's all with love and fun. You know, some of these guys that take that sound competition seriously. I do it too, but I just enjoy the show and the competition. It brings us together.
That was all about, though. I met some great people through the Slingshot community. That's why I love it.
I see y'all in the parking lot.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mo. I see you in the parking lot. But I appreciate.
Doing donuts.
Go ahead, Miss Pink.
Oh, I was saying, well, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to go. I gotta go get ready for work. But I appreciate y'all letting me come on my first podcast. Thank you for having me. I enjoyed everybody, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the next event. Atlanta, I'll see you, Miss Slingfest. I'll be there.
I'm looking for you, sis.
I said, y'all have a good night. I gotta go, y'all.
We all leaving, Miss Pink. We all leaving. All right. See y'all later.
Go by Miss Pink, but I'm talking about all them donuts that she keeps doing in that thing. I'm just going to refer to her as Krispy Kreme.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna post some videos. I'm gonna tag in some videos I got.
All right.
I want to see those.
Jasper, I'm out of here, Jasper.
Yeah, I got a break too, man. Game zone.
All right. See you later.
Out.
All right.
Bye.
See you in Atlanta, All Star.
Bye,
All
guys.
right.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Listen, I thank you guys for taking time, man, to get on Straight Up TV, man. I am your Slingshot platform, man, for YouTube. Anytime you feel like you want to come by, man, if you have a conversation, man, if you have something to say that for the betterment of the Slingshot community, man, please contact me and come on the show, man. So let's close out. Let's close out with everybody, you know what I'm saying?